want to tell you 8 reasons why games are the future of apps. All of you want to build apps, right? You want to build some fancy app that does menu scanning and ordering. I'm sure you got like a bunch of ideas. The point is, I want to tell you that that's the old world. So if you're still thinking along the lines of building an app, I'm here to tell you that you should think otherwise. Games have been historically always fun to play. Games do something interesting to the brain. Now, from games like Candy Crush that allow you to bide some time, all the way to games like Dota that literally steal your life, we've got a spectrum that is there for everybody. Now, the thing is, games have suddenly returned to popularity. There was a period when they were hot, and then they fell because people moved on to the app infrastructure, especially on phones, and now they've started making a resurgence. So in this video, I want to tell you 8 reasons why games are the future of apps. So let's begin. The first reason games have made a resurgence, or games are getting very popular now, is actually because computing power has gotten better. We've made very powerful graphics cards now, right? We have new technology like ray tracing, which can actually calculate exactly how a light bounces, which allows us to render 3D objects in almost lifelike fashion. We've got that tech now, but it took a long time and a lot of groundwork to get. And it's not just PCs. We've managed to miniaturize these cards and put them on phones. You have very powerful phones today that are capable of running everything from mobile games like Asphalt, the racing game, all the way to actually simulating PC games. Around 10 or 20 years ago, the difference between a mobile game and a PC game was spectacular. Like on PC, you could play Road Rash. On mobile, on the Nokia phones, you used to play Snake. The difference was insane, right? From the graphics to the gameplay, obviously PC games were on another league. But today, mobile computing has gotten so good that today's games look much better than the PC games of like 5 or 6 years ago, right? And that's saying something. Now, why are mobiles even important? In India, mobiles are important because 95-96% of this country is purely on mobile. There's only a very small chunk of the country that has laptops or PCs. This might be strange to you because some of you might be watching this on a laptop and say, hey, everybody has a laptop. But dude, India is a very poor country, right? And most of these people do not have a laptop, but they need their phones for work, for banking, for simple stuff. And I'm talking about like even rural areas, people now picked up on phones for UPI. Because for these guys, it's not just a gaming device, right? It's also a device to take payments, right? Via Paytm and whatnot, and actually run their businesses and their livelihoods. So every household has at least one phone, but not every household in India has a PC or a laptop. Now, phones alone aren't good enough, right? We had reasonably powerful phones for 4 or 5 years, but why now? Why has the amount of games being downloaded and played increased now? The reason for that is Jio, right? Till a while ago, it was prohibitively expensive for you to download a 2 GB or a 3 GB file on your phone. It was insanely expensive. But today it happens routinely. Jio really changed the game there with their data plans. And the minute Jio came in, the Jio effect also had impacts on Airtel and Vodafone and everybody else. All the other guys said, oh my God, they've brought the price of data plans down to like negligible amounts. We've got to do the same.